Greetings. You may call me Zana. I have traveled a great distance to reach this house of rest and meeting. My home is far up in the mountains, where the snow-clad peaks meet the clouds of the azure sky. My skin and hair match the granite color of the stone I hail from, and my green eyes reflect the hue of the ore that sheltered my unborn form. I wear the armor of my tribe, and my head is covered by a skull. The tribe that raised me is small and caring, in their own way, and though Kalomira, the woman who took me in, is no longer among the living, I will always cherish her memory. She took me from the darkness of the mines into the radiance of the wilds. These precious creatures are gifts to the world, and it is my fondest wish to prove to them that Kalomira did not make a mistake in bringing me into their midst. I am happy that my protector has not been around to witness the strife for the past few years. As for how I found myself here, I was tracking a beast near a small village when an old man stopped me on the road and handed me this note. As I watched this well-preserved mail, a small bell rang in my mind, pulling at the strings of my dreams. As I read the note, I knew I had to follow its fate call.
My name is Lyra Kalanis, and I grew up on the east side of the old woods, near one of the cliff's edges on the Cerulean Gulf. I would love to soar the skies and dive its waters. I'd be able to spend days and days there, just enjoying the view and the solitude, forgetting time completely. This is often when my Aunt Celia would come and find me. I don't really know why I like spending my time here, but I keep getting drawn back here, even if I have to pass through the woods and attract unwanted attention. But it's worth it. On the way back through the forest, Aunt Celia would often lecture me about staying away for so long, but I don't really listen anymore. Not really. Because I have to stay vigilant. Because most of the time, when Aunt Celia is with me, they leave me in peace. But you see, whenever I leave my village or my spot at the cliffs, small creatures will appear around me, and they would start making fun of me. Pixie would pull my hair, call me names. Goatlings would gnaw at my dress. Some creatures even tried to make me trip, and the times they succeeded, I could hear laughter all around, as if these creatures were only here to enjoy my misery. My aunt says to ignore them, but this doesn't really help. But my village is a quiet one. Most of the other sirens don't really talk to me, and I'm not really one for conversation, so I'm fine with being left alone. I do, however, enjoy the company of my aunt, especially the time we spend with our cards and trying to discern their meaning, because these cards mean everything to me. They're the only thing I have left of my mother. That's why I consult them every morning. My aunt taught me how to read them, and they have been a great comfort for me during my years. I've always trusted them, and they have never let me down. One day, the cards told me a new path would open up for me, a path that would change my life. And that day, a knock sounded on the door, and the invitation from the oracle was delivered. I knew then I had to go.
Hark, little one, let me tell you a tale long past. No. One more time. Hark, little one, let me tell you a tale long past. No. This is useless. I can't. Not right now. Greetings from the far reaches of the Heartlands. I am Procyon, chief of the Oran nymphs residing near Willowreach village as their guardians. I've spent the last 53 years of my 153 years of existence being a bard and leader to grace all with fame, luck, and prosperity within my territory. There is trickery afoot, however. I am looking for my brethren, but no one seems to remember their existence, nor their feats in protecting our home. The people of the village seem to believe these feats were all done by me alone. I cannot accept this. I was only away for a day, a single day. The traces of their existence haunt me. What happened? Who did this? Why? With the stars fading to dawn, the disappearance was quiet and sudden. I must find them. I must. My precious Orion is also out there, so I have responded to this letter. A traveler on the road handed this to me. For some reason, he knew exactly who I was. This may be the only lead I have.
My name is Kaelin. I'm still sure of this much. As for anything else, that's a little more complicated. I woke up a couple of weeks ago, washed ashore on an unfamiliar beach. My memory was muddled. I guess it still is. I remember being a soldier of sorts, a scout, in a large war against the natives of Thylia. I remember the large battle and falling into the sea. I assumed I'd simply gotten lucky and washed up after that. So I got up and started walking, looking for people who could tell me more about where I was and what had happened in the war. Imagine my surprise when, as I sauntered into a small town, I saw Thylian natives and non-natives working, talking, and playing together like it was normal. As I asked around, I made a shocking discovery. That war I remembered fighting in had happened over 5 centuries ago. Everything I had known and held dear, my order, my friends, my family, all were long gone. I was left without a people or a purpose. I wandered around for a while, doing odd jobs to scrape by, trying to collect information about the centuries I had missed. In short, I was utterly lost. But I tried to keep hope that I could one day make sense of it all. Then, one day, as I was traveling from town to town, a strange old man handed me a letter, with my name on it, even though I'd been careful with mentioning it. The letter bid me to come to an inn, the Sour Vintage. I got the feeling this strange invitation could help me get the answers I'd been looking for. So, without hesitation, finally having a purpose again, I started my journey.
At ease. My name is Witten Terrafellow, a battle sorcerer by profession. I am the youngest of 3 sons to noble wine cultivator Nerana Terrafellow. You've probably seen some bottles of Terrafellow wine around Philia. I'm told my father was a soldier, but we've never met. If I was to guess, he was of elven persuasion due to the shape of mine and my brother's ears. I lived a perfect life, training, learning and drinking my way around Mitros, not an ounce of the arcane running through my veins. This was until one night where, in a fight with my oldest brother, I accidentally blasted him with a stray bolt of blue flame. He was fine, however for this I was banished from my family's estate for 6 months while I learned to control my gift. I wandered around Philia for many weeks, starving and scrimping to stay alive until I arrived at the doorstep of the stepped centaurs. They saw me starving and decided to feed me, and helped me start the process of honing my magical gift. In conjunction with my formal spear training, they helped me become a somewhat competent warrior. They told me that my magic can be traced back to Pythor, god of battle, and a fraction of his blood runs through my veins. I stayed with these good people for 2 years, fully aware I could return home. But I didn't need to, for I had found a new home with the centaurs. But when the oracle called, I was not foolish enough to ignore.
A good afternoon, everyone. And we're back with another session of Odyssey of the Dragonlords. It has been a while. Last time we played a full session was on the 24th of September. So it's almost been 2 months. So, little recap. Let me first put down the story, a link in chat, so people can go and watch read the entire story if they want to. What happens? Last time, the group came into Astoria, and in Astoria they found a drunken king, which is also the god of battle. And he was mostly drunk and very sad because his daughter is supposed to be sacrificed to Sidon. And he doesn't like that. He doesn't want his daughter to be sacrificed. So he's very sad. And now he's asked the group, the party, to go and save her. So the group decided to go to the Temple of Sidon, talk to the priest, demand a little talk with Sidon himself. They didn't get it, but they were told to return in 2 hours when the priest would have talked to Sidon. And they left to do their own thing. Kaelin started listening at the door, where they didn't hear a lot because they were very bad in rolling stealth. Witten went to the palace to have a tour of the palace. He wanted to get into the chambers of Pythor, but he wasn't allowed to, so he left again. Procyon and Lyra went to the Temple of the Five Gods, where Lyra asked if they knew the symbol she got, but they didn't recognize it, and the priest, the superiors were in service at that moment. And Zana went to the dungeons of the palace to talk to the princess.
Kalen did hear some important things
A few. There was
about some army getting gathered.
yeah, that maybe is important. Yes.
Just
You
a
don't
little
know.
bit.
I don't know. I am only DM. I don't know. So hello, Tony. So they're currently in Astoria, and they are searching for a way to save the princess from being sacrificed. So, what are you all up to? You heard that the priests had a little. They would have a conversation on what the symbol of Lyra is. So two of you are currently still waiting in the Temple of the Five Gods.
Yes, I do believe we left it off of where Procyon was attempting to pray to
Yes.
the five gods.
Yes.
Or Thylia for help.
And at the end of the session, you said you were doing a little song, and the same thing you normally do to Thylia. You now did to the Five Gods as well.
Yeah.
But if you have another idea, you can still switch it around if you want.
No. No. It's the same idea.
Okay. So you're currently waiting there. Kalen was listening at the door, but didn't hear a lot other than there might be something with a army.
Yeah, the whole bunch of centaurs being gathered for something.
Yes. What are you gonna do? Because that's not gonna take the full 2 hours.
No. Well, I think they ran. Well, they didn't. They stopped listening when someone came near the door.
Yeah.
Because like, oh, someone's here. Yeah, I'm not going to risk that. So calmly walk out of the door.
Okay.
I think there was a temple to the dragons as well, right?
There's a dragon shrine as well. Yes, I'll put up the map of Astoria so I can point you towards it. You probably still remember when you see it, but
yes,
because the temple of the dragon shrine is over here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you can go there if you want.
Yeah, change disguises and go over there.
Okay, change disguises. What do you look like then?
Mostly myself again.
Okay. So you go to the dragon shrine, and when you get there, it's a priest is standing in the center of the shrine. At this moment, he just seems to be just standing there.
Gotta have a bit of a look around. What is in this shrine? I've never seen a shrine like this before.
It's not that big. There's as in it's the first room you enter. It's a circular room where there's a lot of pictures of a silver dragon hanging on the walls. They look old. To the back wall, there's a broken cabinet. A place where you show off items, but it's broken. There's no glass in there anymore. And it's empty at the moment.
I'll walk up to the priest. Excuse me.
He turns around to you. It's a elf, and he has a friendly look on his face. Hello. How can I help you?
Well, I'm new to town. I'm not sure what this place is exactly. I've heard it called a dragon shrine.
Oh yes, it's yes, exactly what you say. A dragon shrine. It's a place to worship Belmithria.
Do I know what that is?
Yes, you've heard that name before. It rings you a bell. Yes, quite clearly, yes. You definitely know this name.
Okay. Hold up, let me get my notes. Did I make notes? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. You as a player have not heard this name yet, but you as a character do know this name.
Then can you please give me more information about that?
Belmithria was one of the dragons, which was a which came with you to this world with a group to do their stuff here, just explore and stuff.
Part of the Dragonlords group.
Yeah.
All right, I'll just. Did I know that dragon personally?
No, not personally, no. But you have heard the stories about this dragon.
Huh. Interesting then. She got her own shrine. Only to that dragon in specific?
She is. She was quite important in the time of the Dragonlords, so mostly yes. You know, she was one of the dragons of one of the leaders of your party, of the Dragonlords. Yes, this one is specifically dedicated to Belmithria, yes.
Might I ask why specifically her?
Yes, why is it? She was very important to the Dragonlords. Yes. It's been a long time since someone asked that question.
I'm sorry, I'm just a curious student of history.
Yes, I understand the question, but it's she was the most. We could praise all dragons of the Dragonlords here, but none was as important as Belmithria. Not to us anyway. Of course, there's a lot more dragons which are important to others.
I see. What happened to her? Is she still around?
Oh
Ancient dragon?
No. She died at the end of the war. Towards the end of the war. Or maybe even before that. I'm not sure anymore. It's been so long ago. She was.
It seems sorry, but it seems like your shrine is also a bit in disrepair, and I point to the display cabinet that is broken.
And he looks sad at it. Yes, someone broke in a few days ago. 2 days ago or 2 days ago. Let me think as DM. When was it? This has been no, a day ago. Last night, someone broke in, and they took the horn of Belmithria.
So recent.
Sorry?
That recent.
Yes, yes.
I could look into it a bit. I have a good eye for these things usually. I can give it a try.
That would be appreciated, yes.
Just do a quick investigation check around.
Yes. Go ahead.
Like any signs. Whew.
Oh,
Second
that's a
roll.
nice roll. You do
Dang.
find you do see signs of a break-in. You do see there's they came in through the front door, as it seems, and some at the entrance there's still some muddy paws left.
Horse.
Yes, you would say they're goat legs, goat paws.
Oh god, not again. No. I will shoot those. Well, and I'll just walk the priest through my findings. Like, yeah, you see, it's over here. They came in this way, and it seems like you have a probably goatling problem.
Oh no, those are very annoying.
Yes, I agree.
Yes.
They steal the horn.
I don't think they will be around because goatlings in the city is not a thing you see often. I don't think there is anywhere for them to hide here. They must have left the city soon after, probably.
So, is there anything special about this horn, or
It was the horn of Belmithria. It was a it was a horn which was enchanted. It became a cup of endless wine. Yes, there was always wine in it, and that made it very interesting for certain people.
you can just see Kalen getting more and more annoyed, especially when they think back to the goatlings that they captured and then let go. Because that lines up, doesn't it?
Somehow, yes.
I think I know where these goatlings went to.
You do?
What direction? Yes, but they are already long past.
Where have you seen him then?
On the road here.
You came from the south.
Yes. They seem to be heading south. They mentioned something about answering a call of their mistress.
Oh no. I would very much appreciate it if you could take back that horn. Yes, it's very important to us.
I wish I would have known it was missing before letting the goatlings go.
It only happened last night. Yes, I didn't know.
Okay. If I see the opportunity, I will make sure that it gets back to you.
That's very much appreciated. Thank you.
I'll just quickly check my inventory. Let's see. I will drop 1 gold in the collection box.
Okay. Where are you going now?
Good question.
Because currently Procyon and Lyra are sitting in the Temple of the Five Gods, waiting for a answer on the symbol Lyra has on her amulet.
Yeah.
I guess I'll join them.
Was there any response to Procyon's prayer?
No, not specifically, no.
Damn. Tis a shame.
Yeah, sorry. When you exit the Dragon Shrine and going to the Temple of the Five, which is currently over here, you see also Witten going over there from the palace to the temple, but he's being called back by Kyra. Back into the palace. And he doesn't notice you, but he's going into the palace with Kyra.
Okay. I'm very glad to not be noticed.
You're going to the Temple of the Five Gods?
Yes. I'm just trying to find other people of the party.
Yeah. So they're currently in the temple. And if you ask them where they are, then they can probably they will probably answer you that they're in a separate praying room, where you can wait as well if you want.
Yeah, I think the information that I did hear is pretty important to share with the group. So
Okay, Zana, you just had a conversation with the princess. Where are you going after that?
Seeing as the information she got from the princess and the the princess' attitude toward this whole sacrifice has made her a little bit annoyed with the whole situation.
Yeah.
But she's going to... what would she do? I think she would go and see if she can find the king. To see if she will get permission to just look over the fences and stuff.
Over the fences?
Yeah, she wants to see like if they are going to save the princess, there will probably be a war, and she would like to find a place where she can check like how well, where people can hide and stuff if an army comes rushing into the her goal right now is to try and save the girl with minimal casualties.
Okay, so you exit the dungeon, and you go back to the throne room, where as you arrive, Kyra just exits.
Yep.
And she says, "Hello, back again. How did you went with the priest? What happened?"
Well, it seems that the priests are less accommodating than I had hoped for.
I wouldn't expect anything else. Yes. They're very annoying. I heard Gaius was here. He's a fallen up piece of... Yes.
It seems that the priests are less concerned with the life of this girl and more concerned about appeasing this titan.
Oh, yes. Gaius probably even likes it that Sidon asked for Anora.
Yeah.
He's... yes. I'll not...
I got the impression that if it was up to the priest, this whole city would already be under Sidon's control.
Oh, yes. Definitely.
Oh, there was something I needed to talk to His Majesty about. Do you know where I can find him?
He's currently a bit preoccupied. I was just about to search for Witten. Have you seen him?
I have not, no. I came directly from the princess's cell.
Okay. I'll go check at the temple if you don't mind. He's
Oh no,
I'm not sure if the king is any good right now for you. You can go and ask him if anything you want, but not sure if he's...
the only thing I was really interested in was checking the if there would be anywhere for civilians to hide should an army come knocking.
We probably need to send them out of the city then. There's a little village of halfling people to the east of here. We probably sent most of them there.
I have an idea where we could save both the civilians and the girl. But that means sacrificing the buildings of the city.
Not sure if the king is willing to do that. Or Piter. She mentions Piter, not the king.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured as much.
And I'm not even sure that Anora would allow you to.
Yeah, I figured that was as well.
Astoria is not the most rich city here. Most of the time it's being supported by Mitros. And having it completely broken down would probably mean that there's probably not gonna be a lot of money for the next few years to pay everyone. Because I don't think that a story of Mitros would appreciate, or at least Augustus. She's just as a fallen up piece of Gaius.
That's why I do not understand you, the city dwellers.
Oh no, normally most of the people are really nice, but those two are just no. I don't like those.
What I meant was that if someone was threatening the tribe I grew up in, we would easily abandon our homes, build a trap for the invaders, and then
yes.
Destroy them as they entered our village.
Yes, but a city like this isn't built in a day.
This is true.
It would take years upon years upon years to build a city like they've been building this city for about 400 years or something, to most of the time trying to cut away mountains and stuff, but and cliffs, but not it was quite some work to get it all done. And if it's all destroyed, that would
You said they cut away the mountain.
The pieces of it. The place, the palace is now. It was mountain 500 years ago, or something.
Are there tunnels that you are aware of?
They probably haven't dug a lot of tunnels. This was just a full rock. There were no tunnels before. You could ask Vulcan, maybe. He knows more about, although he has taken up the role of blacksmith currently. But he works a lot with dwarves. He likes how they look. I don't know. I don't understand. But yes.
A blacksmith, you say?
Yes.
Where can I find him?
He's in the. He's in the smithy. It's the. What's the exact name? I'm not coming. I'm not going there often, but it's. Let me try to remember. It was the. Did he call it after himself?
Play a question. That name rings a bell for me.
Vulcan?
Yes.
Yes, that's true. Yes. Vulcan is the god of what was it? Crafting or smithing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's the Roman god of the forge.
Yeah, the forge. Yes.
And volcanoes and fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's Vulcan. Vulcan's Hall or something was the forge name? I don't know. He's really a. He likes to be a god. He likes to be remembering people who he is. But he's getting old. So don't pay a lot of attention to it.
I feel I should probably go see this godly blacksmith.
Yes, you can if you want. Yes, I'll go and look for Witten if you don't mind.
Absolutely. General direction to the. Just give me a cardinal direction to go.
She gives you a direction to this building.
Yep. She gives Kyra a quick nod.
Mm-hmm.
Back straight, and then she turns and walks towards the smithy.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You're going to the smith immediately? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yep.
So you're coming to Vulcan's Hall, and he's currently working there, currently on his own.
Yep.
But there are certainly place for a lot more people to work there. Yeah. There's a mannequin standing there with bronze armor, full plates, chainmails, all types of armor. There are weapon racks standing there with lots of different types of weapons. And he's currently busy with an armor, some kind of armor. And he does look like a dwarf, yes.
Yeah. Zana takes a careful step inside and Is there a way where she can stand so that she's in line of sight with him? So she doesn't
Yes.
scream
Yes.
to get his attention.
Yeah. There is. He has. As soon as people enter, he has a straight view on them, so you don't have to walk in very far. And he does continue for a little bit of time to finish up his last strokes before coming over. And he says, "Welcome to Vulcan's Hall. How can I help you today?"
I was informed. Oh, my apologies. I'm new to the city, and we were given a task by His Majesty to help secure this town. And I have a few questions, if you don't mind answering.
What's this task my son has given you?
Oh. If he's your son, it has to do with your granddaughter.
Ah. He wants you to save her?
Yes.
Yes, I guess so. Tell me, what have you thought of?
She is very reluctant to be saved, however.
Oh yeah. He wants to save the city, at least.
Oh.
She wants to be good to the people.
I had an idea that we have used several times where in the village I grew up in, when raiding clans came by, to lure the invaders in and destroy them inside the gates. But I was told that rebuilding would take years.
Oh yes. It's rebuilding Astoria would take lots of years, probably. We've worked on this city for some 100 years.
My second idea is born from where I was born. The mountains.
Yes.
Specifically inside the mountains.
Yes.
I was told to come to you and ask if there are any tunnels or caves in or around the city that could be used perhaps in defense.
There are some caves. Not a lot though, and they are mostly... I don't know if you can easily defend them. Getting in there is probably easier than getting out if it's being attacked.
Question, when we entered Astoria, we came from the South Road, right?
Yes.
Not across the bridge.
No, yes. South Road, yes.
Yeah. Now, from what I've seen, from what little I've managed to see on the way here, cities confuse me, something terrible. You do not seem to have a very defensible position here. I see the bridge. There was a bridge you could see from the palace.
Yes.
And then
overall,
there are several roads.
To get to the city, you need to pass one of three ways. 4 ways. Yeah, the 3 ways. One of 3 ways. 2 of those walk through the mountains. Or at least they come from mountain paths. And 1 is from a bridge over the river. Overall, those can be very well protected, but against a horde of centaurs, it might be a bit harder. If they come from the over the bridge, they will probably able to take down the towers around the bridge and just storm up it.
would you say it would take to rebuild that bridge?
Probably as sturdy as it is now. If 3 years, 2-3 years. But even then, if you want to destroy the bridge, they can also come from the south. There's a little crossing in the water in the river.
Yes.
Where they can pass, and they can come from the south gate, and it would lock up one of our escape routes as well.
Yes. With how reluctant the princess is to escape.
Yes.
No, under normal circumstances, I would say, take her out, save the village.
Yes.
But these are not normal circumstances.
Oh no, they are not. Tidal is a very annoying piece of. Yes.
That he is, and for personal reasons, I will not aid in any way that would further Sidon's or Lutheria's schemes.
I very much appreciate so. Yes.
Now,
I had a few fights with Sidon in my time. As of the last almost 500 years, I have not fought him, but...
Now, I do not know how much you know about what is happening with my tribe or my people, and she indicates to her very Amazonian outfit.
I know they are mostly supporting Lutheria, praising Lutheria currently. That has changed some time back.
Not by choice, let me tell you.
Depends on who you ask. Yes?
Yes, you do. Now, how would she put this?
A bit over 10 years ago, then...
Yeah.
Almost 15 years ago, I guess, that they changed to Lutheria.
The politics of this are complicated and frankly annoying, but...
Oh yes, I agree, yes. But what did you want to ask?
If I wanted yours and Pythor's aid in reinstating or removing the usurper from the Amazon throne, what would you have me do?
You want our aid?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Me as a blacksmith or me or as a god?
Why not both?
Mm.
Why would I have to choose one or the other? You're clearly both.
Yes, I am. I would need... I can make very nice things for you if you want. But I might need access to the mithril mines to do that. To the mithril forge. We haven't been there in quite some time. We got kicked out by a by some spawn. So if you could give me back my mithril forge, I would be able to make you some very nice things if you want. For a price, of course, but I could.
That would be greatly appreciated. Now, when you say spawn, are we talking Sidon spawn? Are we talking...
No, I think it's from Letheria mostly.
Of course it is. So, nightmare spawn.
No, at first they probably would have been very nice. But if a Cerberus grows up, it's getting more and more aggressive.
Oh, great. Oh, yes. It seems that the task at hand is save the princess, save the city, get you your forge back.
That would be very much appreciated, yes.
Mainly because of the time limits we have on saving the princess.
Yes, you're probably not going to be in time for saving the princess and getting back my forge.
Fortunately not.
I think your priority should be with saving the princess. Now,
Absolutely.
let me ask you, what do you know of those sacrifices?
We were told that... Well, all we have been told is that the sacrifice is given to Sidon. We have not yet been told if they are killed or just handed over.
You know we sacrifice daily, yes?
Yes.
This evening, there will be another sacrifice. You could go and inspect that one if you want. Everyone is allowed to see where or how it happens. If you go here to this area, you have a clear view on the sacrifice itself, which happens on a little rock on the river. So if you go to the walkway on the side of the city, you can see clearly what's happening on the rock. Estos rock.
Right. I should go and inspect this area. At what time does this sacrifice take place?
The priest of Sidons mostly bring the sacrifice at sundown.
Until sundown.
Yes.
I really appreciate your help. My final question is, with your forge, would you be able to create... Well, when I was growing up, I was told about a companion made of metal. That, well, I was shown as well.
I might have something in the back which could serve as a blueprint, a startup point. Yes. If you could give me, no, I could do it here if you want to, but there's not a lot of people using that over here. You need a open space to mostly use those.
That's true. Yes.
If you want, I can create it for you.
That would be very appreciated. How much would I owe you for it?
If you save my granddaughter, I would give it to you for free.
Then well, I would have attempted to save the girl, even if you were not giving me anything for free. Her stubbornness is making it difficult, however.
I can be very stubborn, yes. I will give it for free if you save Anora.
Sana bows slightly and standing up straight, she's. Well, it seems I have a location to scout in order to save this young princess.
I think you might, yes. Let's go to the Temple of the Five Gods.
Yes.
Because there are currently 3 people waiting there in a little praying room where 5 people can gather to pray in silence. But there are currently 3 of them, and they are being. There's a little knock on the door there.
Well, I would say that as I entered, I'm not just quiet. I am going to tell about.
Oh yes, you can. You
No.
can immediately tell them if you want. Yes, let's do that first.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, good. It's you two. My information gathering was not as successful as I had hoped, but I did find something. Sorry, am I disturbing your prayer?
I'm just waiting.
Procyon is kind of standing there and like his arms are extended and he's waiting for a reply still, because normally he gets something, but he's not getting anything, and so he glances over at Kaylin and he's like, well, I guess you're not missing anything. What did you find?
Well, I had to be careful, so I didn't hear much before I got out of there. But I heard something about a group of centaurs being gathered. At least 100, 150, I think, was mentioned.
Well, that can't be good.
Yes, exactly.
Do you think that they might be planning to invade regardless of if there's a sacrifice or not?
Probably.
Well,
If
more
the
reason not
sacrifice-
to sacrifice, I guess.
If the sacrifice is not given, it will be, justified, because no sacrifices. If the sacrifice is given, Poseidon can be pretty sure that there won't be any fight back, because, already given the daughter, it's not like they're actually going to grow a backbone.
Yeah. We're definitely gonna have to find a brilliant way to nose our way out of this. But so far, no response from the gods.
Would be useful to have Witten here with his knowledge about centaurs, but Kyra wanted to talk to him apparently.
Maybe she's doing exactly that.
Maybe. Maybe we should have an audience with this king, but last we saw him, he wasn't exactly sober. We may be on our own.
So, after about another half an hour or so, there's a knock on the door.
I mean, it's their temple.
Yeah. But it's a praying room where people can pray in silence, so it's very. They're very careful in entering and calling you out immediately. So they are very careful in opening the door, and they put their head in, and as soon as they see that it's only the 3 of you, they enter, or the priest you talk to enters, and he walks over to Lyra. My superiors have seen that symbol before.
Oh, that's good news.
It's a symbol of Balmithria. I've heard there's even the Dragon Shrine is even a specialized location for her.
Yeah, just visited it. It was recently robbed by some goatlings.
Oh, really? That's troubling.
Would Lyra know anything about this Balmithria? Was it like, who?
Roll me a you all roll me a history. Cause let me check.
Why are you making me do things I'm not good at?
Yeah,
I
need to.
already know some stuff.
Yeah, you already know some stuff, but you can also roll it again because there's now more information for you, and it might trigger more knowledge you have.
Would I get with my time skip? No, I miss some memories, don't I? I don't get advantage. Okay.
No, you're not gonna get advantage on this now. Or if why would you? Why do you think you would get advantage?
Because I saw her in life.
No, that's not giving you advantage. No.
Do I get advantage because I know the songs of the Dragonlords? If she was so popular, she might be in some of the songs.
Yes, but not on this piece of information.
Yeah. Okay.
I have 16.
You have 16, it's not connected correctly or something. Anyway.
No, I rolled with my dice.
Okay, that's okay as well. 16 for you, that would mean that you definitely have heard this name before. Someone might have mentioned it recently, but you can't exactly place anymore who did.
And what would I know? The basics?
The basics, you know, she... you've heard... not a lot. It apparently was a dragon in the time of the Dragonlords.
Big silver dragon.
Yeah, the silver and big you don't know, but you heard the stories about a dragon, a dragon in the time of the Dragonlords.
But as in, she was there then, and now she's not here, but there's still a shrine.
Yes, the shrine. Yes, it's a religious shrine to Balmithria, and there is no. You don't know otherwise than that it was a dragon in the time of the Dragonlords.
I can just imagine side-eyeing Kaelin like, hey.
And she's just, but isn't that like 500 years ago? And then indeed looks like to Kaelin, like, weren't you from? What?
Belmithria, yes, big silver dragon. Ridden by one of the leaders of the Dragonlords, I believe. If my research into history is correct.
But she's still around then?
No.
Now she looks at the priest also.
No, I don't know exactly what or when or how. I just heard this from my superiors.
Do you mind if I go to the Dragonlord temple then? Or Dragon temple? I don't know.
The Dragon Shrine, if you want.
Yeah.
We won't keep you here. It's a free city.
Let's go.
Alright.
Procyon is going to lean in to Kaelin a bit as they're walking, and he's going to quietly say, "Dragon Shrine, huh?"
Yes. Well, there are people that worship dragons as gods.
Animals, just like any other, don't you think?
Dragons. Animals.
Yes.
So you go to the...
Never met a dragon before, have you?
If I did, would you think I wouldn't be bragging about it right now?
Fair. You make a very good point. No, they're not like animals. They are smart. Smarter than most humans I know. and brave
Thank you
and
much.
loyal.
Well then, you must have a very big thing for dragons.
So you
I kind of just sorry. I kind of just look at Kalen with a look of. I did tell you.
No, I did. I'm just pulling your leg right now.
Okay.
okay. So you're going to the Dragon Shrine. You'll see the same priest as Kaelin did before. I'll show it to you. That's Aesop, and Aesop is the keeper of the Dragon Shrine. He's an elf, which is apparently clear with those ears. But he's an elf who keeps the Dragon Shrine.
Good day.
Hello.
How are you? I assume you are familiar with this symbol, and she shows the symbol again.
Oh yes, yes I am. And this is. How did you get this?
It kind of found me, or I found it. It's quite strange.
Yes, it is. This is a symbol, a old symbol of Belmithria. Yes.
This is indeed what I just learned, and that's why I'm here. Because since I found it, things have been strange.
Strange. Strange how?
I mean, I've been getting some magical help to help other people. I guess that's the way of putting this simply.
That certainly sounds like Belmithria. She always liked to help people.
But I understood that she was a dragon 500 years ago. So how is this possible?
I don't know. It's certainly something I have not heard before. I don't know.
But you're saying she was one of the good guys. So
oh yes, she certainly was. Yes.
So I should just keep using this, or is it highly forbidden and should I stop immediately?
Oh no, you can use it if you want, but I don't. It is a sign of Belmithria. I don't know what it. I don't know how you got it. I don't know where it comes from. I have never seen it before, or at least the item I've never seen before. And
the short version of that is that I was walking through the old woods, minding my own business, getting harassed by little creatures again, fell down, and ta-da! There was the amulet.
Okay. I don't know. Sorry, I don't know. It's you can if it gives you the power. I know it's from Belmithria, but other than that, Belmithria is one of the good guys, if you could call it. Yeah.
With dragons.
Yes, the dragons are the overall the dragons are the good guys.
Overall?
Yes, you could. There's always there's always good and bad sides. Not every dragon was thinking the same way, but most of them were.
Do you know a lot about dragons, apart from Odyssey?
I know a bit about dragons.
I mean, he is a priest of this temple.
Yeah, no,
I someday hope that the Dragonlords will return. And I have good hopes in it, but yes, yes.
Merc.
But is it then that this is a sign, a good sign for you, as in something of Belmithria is coming back? Or is this like, be careful, maybe it's something else disguising as her?
No, I think it's if it's giving you information to help people, I certainly think it's something of Belmithria.
My question is, you say that you would like the Dragonlords to come back.
Yes.
How exactly do you believe that would occur?
Currently, I know, or at least I've heard that Augustus has a set of dragons, and he has sworn to bring back the Dragonlords. King Augustus of Mitros, and he certainly he's a descendant of the Dragonlords, a direct descendant from the Dragonlords. So I think he might be able to bring them back.
Interesting. Definitely
I'd
something
say.
to write about at the very least.
Should get to Mithras at one point.
I do have a song battle to do there after all.
I don't think you are gonna be able to go there now. I've heard there's a huge storm tormenting Mitros.
I see. We also need to stay here for the next few days at the very least, due to the
True.
Okay.
circumstances.
Have you ever heard of a dragon by the name of Lonray?
Roll me a d100.
Uh-oh.
Actually, yes. I might have some records somewhere. Yes.
Could I see those records, please?
I don't have them right now.
As soon as you can, it will be fine. It's a subject that is dear to me and my research.
I'll
Rociona's
look
very
into
big
it.
grin.
If you come back tomorrow, I might be able to have found something.
Of course. Thank you. What did Procyon do? I didn't hear it.
Oh, I said Rociona's very big grin right now.
Nice roll on that.
Yeah.
That wasn't a big chance, but there was a chance.
Like a 5%?
Yeah, something like that.
That's great though. he's gonna turn, I guess, as we're leaving, and he's going to say, "Is that the name of yours?"
As we're leaving, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
As we're
okay.
leaving.
It was, well, not mine. It's a partnership more than an ownership, but yes. Lonray was my dragon, and I was its human.
That was a sweet way of putting it.
True. You can't own a dragon.
I didn't quite think so. I thought more of a... Well, you know when you have some sort of pet, but it's not exactly... There are many times when I was in the forest or around Willow Reach when many animals partake in my company. I did consider them mine, but I didn't exactly latch them down to my service or something.
They just enjoyed spending time with me.
My dragon is a bit different. We I'm not sure, friends. I think we enjoyed doing things together. They would, and there's a little smile on Kaelin's face, and Kaelin doesn't smile often. We used to both put on our disguises and walk around town like normal people.
Oh.
They really enjoyed that.
I'm sure you had many adventures. Should have any of you seen Rizana?
No, not yet.
Is there anything else you want to do? Because otherwise we're going to go to Rizana right now.
I think that was the
Yeah,
the
yeah.
bridge to that.
I was trying to subtly be
Yeah.
like, I got nothing else to talk about.
So,
We're giving you a segue.
someone is gonna see, gonna take a look at a certain location right now. Where are you going?
From the smithy. Come on, there we go. That's how you use it. It's pretty far, isn't it? Like
It's
take
about a 10 minutes walk, 15 minutes walk. It's not a very big city.
That's fair. No, she's gonna go over to the edge where Vulcan indicated, and she's going to
Over
edge.
there? Okay,
Yeah.
yes.
And she's gonna start like checking it out. Like, is there a way she could, like, the distance between the edge and the rock? Would there be a way to?
It's a little wall, defending it from where you can stand on. And you can look over the river if you want to then.
Yeah.
If you scroll down, you do see how it looks from that side.
Yeah. So yeah, would it be possible for her to stand on that?
Yes, that's that wall.
Yep.
Over there.
So she would hop up on the wall and walk along it to find a place where she could see the rock.
Yes.
Clearly.
That's that rock. That
Yeah.
over there. Yes, that's possible.
Yeah. And then then I would like to check the rocks underneath the wall. Like, how far is the distance from the top of the wall down to the rocks?
15 foot.
15 foot.
It's very rocky. It's there probably are a lot of rocks which are loose. Most of them will look a bit wet.
Yep.
So they might be slippery.
And then basically what she's looking for is if there is a way for her to be on this wall, and should it come to that, be able to take out the people sacrificing the girl.
That's quite a distance.
Yeah. See, the longbow has a distance of 150 feet at minimum range.
You would be able to 150 feet.
At 600, I get disadvantage.
No, at 150 you get disadvantage, and you can reach up to 600,
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah, my bad. Yeah, 100, 150.
It would be a disadvantage, but you would be able to shoot at them, yes.
Yeah. She probably wouldn't, though.
It's getting later, and yeah.
Yeah.
We're about to... The sun is about an hour before sundown right now.
Yep.
Hearing the church bell.
She would also... How long would it take to get to the rock formation, this one, for her?
This one, as in? Which one?
I'm trying to ping it, but the ping is not going through. The south one, just next to the rock, like the big mountain thing.
You want to go? You want to go here?
No, the mountain next to it.
You want to go
right
on top of this?
Yes.
Ooh, on top. That would take quite some time because it's high.
Yeah.
Quite a lot higher than most of the buildings. You would need to climb it, and it would take. Doing it carefully, it would take about 10 minutes to get to the top.
Okay. Yeah,
and it's about 60 feet high.
Yeah. So let's see.
And normally that would be done in 12 seconds or so. But it's too I find that a bit strange.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a climbing speed and it still wouldn't take 12 seconds, but you could do it faster. But yeah, Sana would walk over there as well.
Yeah.
And try to get to the top to see if she can get a top-down view on what's happening.
Yeah, you can if you stand over there. You can look almost straight down at the rock, at the rock of Astor. You probably have to climb up over here, because there's no real easy path up on the other side, on the side of the city. But the guards know who you are, as in they've seen you as you're being picked up as one of the heroes of the Heartlands.
Yep.
So they let you. And when you're standing over there, you can look down on to the rock of Astor, which is there's a small pole standing in the middle of the rock. It's a rock about 20 feet in diameter. There's a pole standing in the middle. And there's a little chain. There's a chain connected to it, to the pole.
Yeah. Is there anything else? Like, is there? Well, she would. Would she? Since she has sworn an oath to help the party, she would climb down again.
Mm-hmm.
And then quickly walk over to the temple.
Yes. Because it's about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
When you arrive there, it's about 20 minutes before the sacrifice will be.
Yeah. She quickly walks over to the temple to meet up with the rest of the party.
Mm-hmm.
And tell them what the blacksmith, what Vulcan told her.
Okay.
Leaving out the bits about what, like, story about the Amazons and stuff like that.
Yeah. So you're telling about the Mithril Forge?
No,
oh.
nothing like that.
Okay.
But there's a spot where we can see. Well, I was talking to the blacksmith earlier to see if he knew anything about the defenses, and he informed me that there's a spot where we can see how these sacrifices are carried out before we make a decision on how to save the princess. But we have to hurry. The sacrifice is about to happen at any moment.
Is it not another sacrifice today?
Sacrifices are every day.
Yeah. Alright. Have you seen Witten, by the way?
I have not, but Kyra was looking for him, so I guess he might be in trouble with her.
Oh, I did see her wanting to talk to him.
I
Yeah.
can't imagine what he might have done.
If this is going to involve more goatlings, I'm not a big fan of those.
I do enjoy goat. Maybe they taste the same.
I would give you free range on that opportunity. Just don't involve me.
Well, shall we go and see what this sacrifice is all about?
Yes, let us scout out some good locations.
There's one by the river I saw earlier. Well, the one that the blacksmith indicated to me. It is pretty good viewing point, though any rescue attempt will be moot at that distance. But we can go there quickly and see what the sacrifice really is all about.
Alright, sounds like a good plan.
Mm-hmm.
So you go to the wall and stand on the wall to look over the river to the stone of Estor, the rock of Estor. And about 5 minutes after you arrive there, there's a little group of priests walking down this path to the river, pulling with them a ox, a not very well looking ox. And there certainly is there's also a farmer who is walking after them and shouting at them. But as soon as they arrive at the riverbed, one of the priests turns around and keeps away the farmer. The others pull the ox on top of the rock and bind it to the pole. After which the priests, all of them but one, leaves the rock. And the one priest which is still on the rock says a few things, and then leaves the rock as well. The farmer is pushed to the side, more to the side, and one of the priests is staying with him, while the others are leaving again. The farmer tries to get to the rock as well, but is being held off by the priest. Then after about 10 minutes, you can make a perception. After about 10 minutes, you can make a perception.
Perception. Okay.
Aha! Can't see shit. Okay.
Find where perception is again.
That's a nice roll.
Let's see. Can I add that? I can. Hold up. Been a while since I played this character. Give me a sec.
Lyra, what is your roll?
Let's see. It's 13 in total.
13, okay. And Kaelin wants to add something?
Yeah, I'm just looking like when do I get this stuff? One moment. Sorry. Just checking my class. Okay. Yeah, I'll use one of my psionic die.
Okay.
That's dip. 15 perception.
A perception of 15. And then Procyon and Kaelin, they do see something moving in the water. Rapidly going towards the rock.
Is that a shark? What is that?
In a river.
Well,
Sorry. That's
do-
no.
That can be all kind of things in a river. That
This is D&D.
yes, this is D&D. All kind of things can be in a river.
That was in character. Sorry, Kaelin was just being snarky.
I know. Procyon squids. It's like, well, what do you think it is? The last time we saw something in some sort of river, it was a giant water monster.
Water elemental. Yes.
Yeah, what a weird yes.
Seems logical that this is something similar, especially since we are once again dealing with Sidon.
After a few moments, the ox is getting restless. Something is doing something to it. And at first it is kicking around and doing stuff until it suddenly freezes. You clearly can hear it moving right now. It's completely freaked out on what's happening. But it's stuck to the pole, so it can't move anywhere. And after some time, you do see it currently turning into stone.
Oh.
And while it's turning into stone, two creatures crawl up onto the rock and start circling it until it's completely turned to stone, and then they start. Oh, we have a raid. Wait up. Hello. A raid. Thank you for the raid, Quest Junkies Patch. Hello, Patch. Hello, Phoenix. Thanks for the raid. We're currently playing Odyssey of the Dragonlords, this 8th session. And the group is standing on the lookout for a sacrifice which is being made to see how they can save a princess. I hope your session was nice. I hope you had a good session. What did you guys do? I haven't seen anything of it, actually. Unfortunately. I might look it back. Anyway, our group is standing on the wall over here. And they are currently looking at a ox, which is being turned into stone by some creatures. And now the creatures have crawled onto the rock. And they are starting to eat this ox.
The stone ox?
Yes.
They're biting into the stone?
They're biting into the stone.
What kind of creatures are these?
Roll a nature check.
Alright. Making me roll things again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on!
You have
Nature.
you have no clue. You have no clue.
Oh, come on, dice.
Roll the 5!
You have no clue. Okay.
Lyra, help!
Lyra, what do you have?
I have a natural 1, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh, as well. Okay, cool.
Okay,
We're
I'll
not
do this
meant to know.
I'll do this for one time. No one of you currently has advantage, but there is a channel point redemption which can give them advantage. If someone is able to spend 1,000 points, I will give one of them advantage to roll again, which probably is Kalen, which has the
God.
highest skill proficiency on it. But someone has to pay 1,000 points to give that advantage. If there is someone, you have a small moment to give it. I'm not sure if you yourself are not allowed, by the way.
No, exactly.
So I'll see if there's someone even I know who can maybe have it. There's not a lot of people in chat which have been visiting often.
It's fine. We're not meant to know.
You're
Apparently.
no. Apparently you're not. I don't think you're gonna know. No, sorry.
Yeah, the gods said no.
The god said no. Sidon
It's
said
just
no.
how it is.
Sidon said no.
Yeah, he said no to us. Procyon blinks a bit. He's like, "What is that?"
What is that?
Nothing that I know of.
Unfortunately, me neither.
No
Do you
clue.
think the priests might know? Maybe somebody else around here might know?
It's probably horrible.
Well, I'm looking at it. It turned that thing to stone and then ate the stone. I don't know many monsters who could do that.
Don't need to know more than it's horrible.
Well, if we perhaps are going to fight it, we do need to know.
Yes, well, at least so far we know they come through the water and they can turn things to stone. How do they do that, though?
Never fought something like this in my centuries ago life, right?
Right. I haven't either.
DM.
Sorry?
I've not fought anything like this in my centuries ago life.
No.
How's that farmer doing?
That farmer is currently sitting on the ground on his knees, and the priest, which was standing with him, has walked off as well.
Do you think we should go down there? I don't think we should leave that man alone.
No, it's probably good to get information from any source we can.
Right. Let's go down then.
Yep.
So you walk down to the farmer. There is a call when you exit the gate that the gate will probably close in shortly, seeing the sun has already gone down. So if you want to get back into the city before nightfall, hurry up.
Hurrying up.
These creatures have left, right?
Those creatures have left, yes. They eaten the ox and they've left.
Yeah, Procyon is going to approach the man. Sir, are you all right?
He's sniffing a bit. Yes. I'm fine.
Here, let me help you up.
And he accepts your help on standing up.
I assume that was your ox?
Yes, it was. It worked for me for 5 years. It was still young.
Yes, I've heard that many oxen are being taken from the people nowadays.
Yes.
Do you have any idea what those things were?
Those horrible creatures?
Yes.
I don't know them myself, but I heard their name was something of Basilks or something like it.
Right. Let's get you back inside the city before these gates lock. Procyon is gonna go with this man. Like, you guys can stay or go. He assumes that you're staying to investigate. but he's gonna bring this guy back inside.
Yeah. I will
Zana-
just make a little telepathic connection to everyone so we can stay in touch.
Okay.
Because I can do that now.
Okay. Third level is very nice. Yes.
Yeah, it says psychic whispers. Should
Only
say
to
here.
you, I guess, right?
Let's see. I'm trying to find it where it is again.
I think you can
There's no
can
description.
make a connection between yourself and someone else.
You establish telepathic communication between yourself and others, perfect for quiet infiltration. As an action, choose one or more creatures you can see up to a number of creatures equal to your proficiency bonus. And then I need to roll d6, which I am going to do. Hold on. It is active for 4 hours.
4 hours, okay.
And it's a 1 mile limit,
Okay, so okay, yeah,
which is, I think, enough for this town.
Yeah.
yes. But it's only between the three of you then,
Yes.
because you can only
So-
choose 2 people.
Yes, so who am I leaving out? Well, I'm keeping Procyon on, and I guess it's Lyra, because maybe Eye in the Sky will be useful.
Now
I
I
need
don't
to
know.
choose.
I don't know if Lyra can fly at this moment.
Ah.
Yes, she can.
Oh. She's not too sad to fly?
She's not sad at this moment.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Zana is going to walk on over to the rock itself
Mm-hmm.
and using her knowledge of mountainous terrain and rocks, she's going to try and see like if there is there any traces left of the petrified ox.
Not a lot, no. There are some small pieces of rock which still lay there, but
Yep.
it could have been from before as well.
She's also going to just check the area, see like she's trying to find any traces of these beasts, what they could be, because she has
Can I
no
assist?
idea.
If you want, you can assist. Yes.
So yeah,
mean,
she's
yeah.
basically investigating the rock itself to see if there are any traces of the creatures, any tracks, any
Yeah.
remains, excrement, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Roll me an investigation then. I guess with advantage because someone's helping you.
I don't know much about nature, but I do know about
Investigating.
investigating a crime scene, so it is not necessarily a crime scene, but you know.
Do I get double advantage because it's mountains?
No.
It was
Double
worth a
advantage
try.
doesn't exist.
It does
could.
if you take Elven accuracy.
You already have a 19 on your first roll, so that's good.
Yeah, 19.
It's you don't know exactly what type of creatures these are. You've already seen them, and the tracks they leave are definitely fitting for what you've seen.
And the tracks lead back into the water, or
Yes, the tracks lead back into the water where they came from. Yes,
Yeah.
they go upstream now.
okay.
Which is to the north.
Yep.
So they yes, there are they've left to the north again, where they also came from. But you can't see any specifics other than that. No.
Yeah, okay.
Anything that can help us?
Well, they seem to be coming from the north, upstream. And from what I can see, I only found them. As far as I know, but they're coming from upstream somewhere. Perhaps we can find a lair or something. If, for example, if these creatures no longer exist, they can't do the sacrifice.
It is a bit strange.
Also,
It's a sacrifice to Sidon, and these creatures turn into stun. It feels a bit
yes, I would
counter his thing.
He is the god of storms, but he's, as far as I remember, he is more concerned with water and land, not rocks per se. To have creatures used this way to give a sacrifice, it is, like you said, strange that the god of, like, the god, he's not a god. And yes, she says that out loud.
Oh.
You sure about that?
Well, not loud, but loud enough for the party to hear.
Okay.
She's not screaming it to the rooftops.
Okay.
She basically mutters it loud enough for the party to hear, but not everyone else.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
The titan of storms and water would turn his sacrifices dedicated to him into stone and have them be eaten before he can even see them.
Roll me a history.
Who?
Or an intelligence. Anyone.
All of us?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
That's a 9.
Is it 12? Not proficient in history.
Lyra?
because-
Lyra?
An 8. I'm really rolling bad.
Yeah, apparently. Kaylin, you already also made a sacrifice. Not that long ago, about a week ago. And the sacrifice you've made hasn't been shown to the one you made it to either. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I'm thinking really hard.
It was the boar.
That was at a certain point
right,
a
yes.
boar. I was not planning to mention it because of Sana.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You got killed. Yeah.
But you sacrificed that one to Tylia.
Yeah, but we got something in return for that, right? A feeling or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that Tylia has seen it.
True. Then again, Kaelin is skeptical about all of this god business.
How can you with this given situation?
I don't know, they're powerful beings, but are they really gods, though?
Good question. Good question.
Remember, Kaelin is not from this world. Or from
Yeah.
this island.
Well, region. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you're discussing further.
Yeah.
As in, there has been a sacrifice which has not been seen by the person, the god of Titan you sacrificed it to. And even though it worked.
Well, visiting the lair of these creatures cannot hurt either way. Right?
Well, if we can take them out before the sacrifice can even happen, it would put the blame on us, not the city. if you want to. I mean, I do not know if the priest would think of it that way, but we could claim that at least.
Are you saying this through the mind link? Like,
Yes.
All right. Then Procyon is going to respond, well, as long as the priests don't know it was us, there shouldn't be a problem. Because the priests already know that we're here to help the king.
It's worth a try.
Well, actually, the
No,
priests
wait.
don't know.
Sana can't,
They
Sana
don't
can't
know.
use the mind link. She's not linked up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's that's only. Sorry, I only have 2.
Yeah.
1 more level. No, 2 more levels. Goddamn.
All right. Are you gonna send a message to Procyon that you guys are gonna find these peeps?
Yeah, I'll just share what I've just learned.
All right. Then Procyon is going to, I guess, think back that right. As long as we don't let the priests know, it should be all right. We probably should get back to the Temple of Sidon first, because they did say they were going to do a ritual to try and contact Sidon for Razana.
Yes.
Let's go there.
You're going back into the city, and
Yes.
In the meantime, Procyon is helping this guy back home.
yeah. The people at the gate are looking a bit annoyed by you for entering still a bit late. But they will close it immediately after you entered. You're going directly after bringing the farmer to the to his home. You're going immediately to the Temple of Sidon,
Yeah.
which is over there.
I guess I will quickly ask one of the guards if sacrifices always happen this way.
Yes, they do.
Get it. Thanks. Handy to know that this was not different.
Okay. Okay. So you're going there. Then let me pull up another map again. Then let's take off Witten. Let's do it like this. So you're going to the Temple of Sidon again. And there are currently less priests standing there. So, what are you doing?
Waiting for Zana, kind of be your backup.
Yeah, we're supposed to be her entourage. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm keeping the mind link between Procyon and Lyra. Well, I could shift it to Razana if we wanted to. I don't know if that's useful or not.
Feed her some fancy things to say.
I think it might be useful more than Lyra right now.
Okay,
so-
then I'll
Yeah.
use an ability. It is active for, again, 4 hours.
Nice.
I do use up a few dice.
Okay.
Yep.
So Procyon, you're her speech coach now.
Yes.
But
Okay.
I'm not good at the talking. I'm good at the seeing and the investigating.
You're not good at the talking, but you're good at the walking.
As soon as
Am I?
you, as soon as you walk in, the fancy-looking priest is again walking to the front of the table. You're back. That took your time.
Well, we did not hear word that you were finished.
I told you to come back in 2 hours.
Well, we obviously had to go and view the glorious sacrifice to my father.
Of course, yes.
Now, I am very curious. I have never seen a sacrifice to my father done quite that way before. What were those intriguing creatures?
Those basilisks, you mean?
Oh, that's what they're called.
They've been doing it like that for 300 years, like that or something now, over here.
I have not been to this city before.
Apparently.
I do believe I told you this before.
Yes, and you look a bit different now.
Well,
Wearing different clothes and all.
you can't always look as fancy as for a first meeting, now can you?
No, that's true, yes.
Now, have you had word from my father?
I talked to him, yes. He has never heard of you before.
That is...
Yes, right now.
But yes, right now, yes.
No, I was doing the mind link and I was like, gasp! Gasp as if you're surprised.
I am shocked to hear this.
As am I. I did some research on you myself for a moment.
Oh,
You mentioned you've met a priest of mine at the Temple of the Oracle?
yes.
Yes. If I remember correctly, I once sent a week ago or something, 1.5 week ago, one of my priests to the Temple of the Oracle to intercept a group of people who would visit there. You might not be the heroes of the Heartlands, are you?
No, of course not.
Make a deception roll for that.
My dear, do I
Hey, that's
look...
something I can do.
Yeah, same. Kaylin just blank stare.
Alright,
do I look like a hero?
Deception check.
Like that? Yes, you do.
Well, when you met me before.
20!
Oh, come on. Yeah, I'll
No,
choose
no,
another
what?
one.
I'm the only one who said it out loud, so of course not. No.
Let me
That is a
quickly
dirty
check up
20.
on the stats of this character. Because he has specific stats, if I remember correctly.
I'm supposed to be good at this.
Caitlin's having an off day.
Well, at least the two people with high charisma got dirty 20s.
It's the same charisma as you, I think.
Let's roll.
What is your
It's,
charisma?
He
12.
has.
Oh yeah, my charisma.
Okay.
17.
Okay. Because they were a group of 5 actually, but you were before with 5, I guess. Where's the other person?
Oh,
He's
he
a bit busy.
A bit busy, yes.
probably off finding a wine cellar, I imagine.
Oh.
Sounds like him.
Yes. Anyway, he has never heard of you before.
I'm appalled.
Yes, maybe. I can't do anything about it. But he will look into this heritage of yours.
Oh, do feel free to. I was born in a mountain, actually far away from here. As you could probably tell, I am an Oread.
Yes, I could, yes. So you were born in a mountain far away, okay. We will look into this, of course. Sidon himself will look into this.
I appreciate this.
But was it he did not recognize your name, at least.
He did not name her.
It is a
Apparently.
name I've used with him before, but perhaps there are so many followers dedicated to my father that it can be, I imagine, hard to keep track of.
I think so, yes, but yes. You said it was 100 years ago that you last contacted him?
Around that time, yes.
That's of course is a long time, and you have never mentioned his daughter?
Come up, no.
Okay. I find this all very unlikely, you know?
Oh, I can imagine. So suddenly this strange woman shows up claiming to be Sidon's daughter.
And he has no recollection of you.
Exactly. It could be my heritage, of course. Nymphs do lie in hibernation for only the powers know how long before we are actually born.
Oh, yes.
Try and insight the guy.
You can if you want to, yes.
I kind of want to know if he actually tried to contact Sidon or is just bullshitting us.
You can roll an insight then.
That's better.
Get him, Caleb.
16. He actually did it seems like he's telling the truth.
Is there some sort of way that she can prove that she's the daughter of Sidon? Some sort of test?
And what about it then?
I'm asking if it's possible, since you say that you doubt her heritage.
It doesn't matter if I doubt it, it matters if Sidon doubts it.
Does he doubt it?
Seeing he has never heard of her before? Yes.
Then we probably should go through this trial. If she has such a illustrious heritage, we can't let her go to waste, don't you think?
Oh, but we'll look into it. Sidon himself will look into it, and he will certainly know for soon enough if she is a daughter of him.
Oh, this sounds like a splendid idea.
Wonderful.
I myself will not take up more of your valuable time. If my friends here, and she indicates to the party, wish to ask you some more questions, I will leave them to it, but I shall retire now to my room.
Then have a good night.
I am a bit curious about something.
Then ask.
You said that you sent some men to intercept a group of people. What did these people do that you sent your men after them?
That's none of your business.
Well, that's not very polite. I am just curious.
You are allowed to be curious, but I'm not gonna tell you anything you don't need to know.
Because you said it was at the Oracle, and as far as I know, that the Oracle is a place that is free to visit for any who believe.
Yes.
So why would you want to intercept people that visit it?
Like I said, that's none of your business.
I am.
I assume
Fair.
since there is this illustrious priest here to Sidon, maybe these heroes of the Heartlands did something wrong? Of course, the priest wouldn't go against people who are completely innocent, right?
No, they wouldn't.
Well, if these, what was it, heroes of the Heartland, are so dangerous, I want to know what I have to look out for. What they did wrong, and maybe we can help you find them.
There's
We
no
travel
need.
quite a lot.
Yes, so do I.
Well, seeing that you haven't heard back from your group yet, or I assume as much, your previous party that you sent has not succeeded then.
Depends on why you define succeeded.
Am I going to bluff? Yeah, I'm going to bluff. Well, there's already songs in taverns being played about these heroes of the Heartlands. So I can't imagine what they did wrong. My friend over here, points to Procyon, is quite a story writer himself.
So you've heard songs about these heroes of the Heartlands.
In a tavern or two, yeah.
And you say your friend over there is also singing those songs.
No,
I
not
wouldn't
yet anyway.
think
This
that's
is your
trivial.
chance of... This is your chance of righting this wrong. If it is not right what the people are singing in the taverns, perhaps he can correct it.
I don't know what they are saying about the heroes of the Heartlands in the taverns.
Something about a glorious battle against a giant animal. Something about saving people from... What was it? Goatlings? Centaurs? I don't remember that much. I'm not that good with stories.
Like I said, I don't know what they are singing about. But if they sing false stories, there's a lot of false stories going around.
You don't want to correct them? Okay.
I don't know what is correct. Those stories have a entertaining purpose as well. I suspect only half of those stories are true, probably.
Probably, but truth is not of the issue here. It's what people believe. It's the fame that people get from stories.
And I
And
don't think what...
if these heroes of the Heartlands are such villains as apparently they are, to be chased down by the righteous warriors of Sidon,
then
if they really
it's-
are such villains, to give them this fame and influence over the people will be quite dangerous, don't you think?
Maybe.
And if you don't correct it, then you will be partially responsible for this.
Oh no.
I don't think Sidon will enjoy that.
I think no one will get as close to... will get so close to the fame of Sidon that he bothers a lot with who's famous or not.
Really?
Valid answer.
I'll keep that in mind.
Go ahead.
Why aren't you letting us roll any persuasion checks?
You can roll a persuasion check, but it's roll me a persuasion check if you
Yeah,
want.
not me. I'm not that
That
good at
man's
it.
You try to persuade him. I am sorry. If you want to roll, you have to roll.
Yeah.
I've also rolled to persuade him. Well, not rolled, but I've attempted to persuade him to give us information.
On the heroes of the Heartlands.
Yes.
Why they intercepted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a roll for
You
that.
can also roll for that.
Both of us are going to roll. Let's see.
I rolled
Oh,
really bad.
come on.
Both of you do not succeed.
Hold on. Last one. I'm gonna try this. We're gonna have a long rest after this anyway. Come on. Yeah.
A 12
Only
is not
12.
going to succeed. No, succeed. Or at least not in so far. Yes. No, you're not going to succeed.
He's going to nod his head. We'll bid you adieu for the night.
Same to you. Have a good night.
Yep.
And may Sidon look over you.
And you.
And may Letheria bring you nice dreams.
Yes.
If only. That's like under his breath. They're like, if only.
Yeah, Procyon is also like,
Yeah. Anyone being close to Zana can see her just jaws clench at that last remark. Like, yes.
Okay.
we're going back towards our rooms, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
What were our rooms like again? I don't remember.
Did you
Palace
have...
rooms, so pretty fancy, I suppose.
You had palace rooms, right? Yes?
Yep.
They look nice, very nice. Yeah. Not a lot of special things other than that.
Right. Oh, it's all separate, right? Separate.
Yes. You all have separate rooms.
Right, okay. All right.
So if you want to visit each other and talk, that's possible.
Yeah, we need to make a game plan. So Procyon, I guess, is gonna usher everyone into his room.
You can do that now,
Okay.
or you can do that in 2 weeks. When
Bruh.
hopefully we have Witten here as well.
Yeah, good plan.
Then I guess the only thing is a bit of angsting over I don't want to dream anymore.
You
Are
don't want to
saying that
dream!
into your mind? Are you saying that into your mind, like?
I think yes. I think that Kalen is not actually doesn't want to say that, but as they walk out of the temple, it's like, oh, I don't want to dream anymore.
Procyon blinks for a second, and then he, instead of speaking out loud into the mind link, he is going to say, "You're having not good dreams."
Oh,
Who is the third one who is linked currently?
Zana.
I think Zana also has dreams, but we haven't played that out yet. So
No.
I think if Zana wants to
You
have
can-
dreams, you can have
you-
dreams.
You can break the connection at any point as well. So if Zana's like, I don't want this connection anymore, it's creeping me out, then
Yeah, no, I think she's had dreams and, well, nightmares
Yes,
about certain things for a while.
yes, different for the last 2-3 weeks, but
Yeah.
yes, you had yes. But we have to plan a moment to play that out. Still, same goes for Lyra, who also has dreams, and Witten also has dreams. But I don't know if Witten wants to play them out. Lyra, I do expect you want to play them out.
Yes, please.
Zana, probably as well.
Yep.
So we will for sure play them out. If Witten is up to it, I will also play them out with Witten.
Right.
But I only have done 2 of them. Yes.
But yeah. Well, what is Kalen's response to Procyon asking that?
a moment of silence and then I am not used to using this power. I have not used it in a while. You were not supposed to hear that. Yes. Bad dreams. Not fun. Ever since I woke up where I woke up without memories.
That's understandable. I mean, you do say that you don't remember a lot of your life. It may be coming to you in fragments.
If only. It's more of a memory gone wrong.
It isn't every night you have this dream, by the way.
No, but often enough to be a
Often enough to be clear in your mind
pain
that
in the ass.
that it's it's an annoying dream. Yes.
I haven't been having the best ones either.
The same counts for you, of course.
A lot of the things that, well, they're causing me a lot of deja vu, I should say.
Do you also have an old friend telling you, why have you abandoned me?
No, more like everything I touch rots.
Sorry.
Ah. That is also... Oof. Yeah, not the greatest dream.
Or, killing your mother.
It's like a little bit quiet, and then... Do nymphs have mothers?
The goddess Thalia is our mother.
Ah, I
Obviously,
see.
yes. Dahlia is our mother. I had an adopted mother who raised me as well.
Excuse my ignorance, I mean, I thought you guys came from rocks.
That is me.
Came
I don't
from
know
the
what
stars.
star spit out that one.
Okay, I should have you know that I came from the brightest of stars.
Well, it didn't share, did it?
Now, you can always choose to drop the concentration on your shining.
Yeah, no, he's dropping his concentration on the shining, and then he's saying, "Does this look bright enough for you, rock woman?"
The light is yes, but how is your head?
Just as bright
Nort.
as always was. I don't think all of us have rocks for brains.
Insults over.
For mind
Yep.
link, and the one that's doing the mind link is just sitting back and popcorn, basically.
And Lyra just sees Procyon and Zana intensely looking at each other. One of them is glowing, one of them's not.
This is very entertaining indeed.
And it's just watching with a twinkle in their eye, just...
Yeah. Procyon
mean-
then moves to grab Kaelin, and he's like speaking, and he's like, "Look at this! Look at this! He can't even look at me. They can't even look at me."
I mean,
But the reason that you can is that you have rocks, not only for your eyes but for your brains. It
I
doesn't
can look
affect-
at you.
This
You-
isn't hurting you.
Is it? I don't know.
I don't think. Is it? Probably not. What?
It's a bit bright, but...
Is there anything which says that you shining gives negative effects on others?
I don't remember.
No,
Like,
I don't think
I don't think
but
so.
Bright light is still bright light.
Yeah.
okay, all right. I guess maybe like the pain you'd feel is like as if someone randomly turned a light on and you're like,
Yeah. Yeah. Something like that. But you can look at it. It's annoying, but you can look at it.
Oh,
At
least it's
wait,
not,
are you, how close are you holding Kaelin?
Yeah, you're right against his chest, like.
Okay. Let me roll for that.
Roll for embarrassment.
Oof. Uncomfortable blush. And something weird going on with his eyes. With their eyes.
Okay.
But
You probably don't see that because he's.
Nope.
Kalen is on your chest right now.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I guess if you can't blind them with your startling intellect, just blind them.
Exactly.
could I be let go, please?
Procyon lets them go. Doesn't really think much of it because he's in this argument with Sana. Says, I can distract people, 1, with my intellect, 2, with my looks, and 3, with the brightness of this light. I don't think you can distract anyone except with your barbarism.
Still via the mind link, by the way, or are you guys now out loud?
No, Procyon's saying it out loud.
Okay.
you're standing around this area right now. It might not be the best area for you to have a fight in the open.
It's not a fight.
Where
it's
are
an
we
argument.
again?
It's standing in front of the palace, almost.
Oh. Yeah.
Is
We haven't
this
said
a-
anything specific.
No. Is this another thing with the nymph rivalry that I'm unaware of?
Yeah.
No, like in character. That's a.
I do think it's just a young one trying to posture to gain some favors.
I don't need any favors from you, especially not from an old woman.
Oh, I wasn't talking about me.
Favors from who then?
Well, you did try to smooch someone just now, didn't you?
Who was I trying to smooch?
Well, you sure grabbed them.
Grab
she
them.
just
I didn't
got-
smooch them. Do you want me to smooch them? I'm completely fine with that.
Let's take a step back here.
It's not my permission you need, dear. It's theirs.
Of course I'd ask this. I'm just wondering how far you've been thinking of my intimate interactions with people, if you're asking this question. Because I'm sorry, you're not my type.
I prefer them a little bit wiser and a little bit more, well...
Aelon went from entertained to absolutely nope, don't want to be here. But
Breaking-
still kind of
Breaking
like-
the connection?
no. Well, they're talking out loud right now.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
And,
yeah.
Yes, Kaelin is breaking the connection because I don't want any of these thoughts to get to anyone.
Are you pushing Lyra inside now then?
Because I'm still like I'm fascinated, but in a horrified kind of way.
Did we hear any of Kaylin's thoughts?
Oh boy.
I want you to roll. To
Kaelin
hear
is
any
trained in this,
thoughts
so
to yourself.
Kaelin is trained in this. So that the save, probably a wisdom save, would be like 10 to keep the. You're probably gonna hear some thoughts.
Mostly. What do I do? Smooch. What? No. That's not the sort of infiltration I do. Nope. I mean, he's cute for an imp though. Is he? I'm not sure. Oh, this is so confusing.
Oh, yeah, before the mind linking shuts off, he's in the Procyon's in the middle of arguing with Rizana, and then he glances over and he's like, "You think I'm cute?"
Sana just looks at the two of you and just lets out a loud laughter and just goes, I guess I won this one, and walks away.
I mean, anyone can see that you are attractive.
Well, I mean, of course. I just thought
You can roll an
insight.
you can roll an insight against it, if you want.
Technically a deception. It is more of a I'm going to talk around the point. Let's not focus.
And then even then, you can roll an insight on it
Alright.
to see if that's what's happening. You have no clue. Okay.
Oh,
No,
oh no.
Oh, well. I mean, I've been told that quite often, so I'm not exactly surprised. Let's go inside then. I think Lyra. I'm not quite sure if she knows how to handle this situation.
Yes, let's go. And not... yes, let's go.
So you go inside to your rooms, and Procyon will ask everyone to come over to have a little conversation. And that's where we're going to stop for tonight. Which seems like a good idea for now, seeing I have the next session in half an hour. And I do hope that we're going to be complete in 2 weeks then on the 2nd of December.
Yeah.
Yay.
I'm already looking forward to the 3rd of December. That's the Saturday. Saturday. The 2nd is Friday. So the 3rd of December, we're gonna continue. And I'm already looking forward to it. Next up is gonna be on, at least on Tuesday. I'm for sure gonna play D&D again on Tuesday with Out of the Abyss. Other than that, I might be playing Assassin's Creed tomorrow a bit, depending on if I want to. Tomorrow, that would be around beginning of the afternoon for me. So that's it's now 6:30. So that's in about 18 hours or something, that I would start playing then. Yes, I hope everyone enjoyed the session. And I do hope to see everyone again in the next session, which is certainly gonna be in 2 weeks, I hope. For now, I think everyone is gonna be here, and then we can go and plan on making a plan on saving the princess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're gonna save those princess, save the day.
That's
festival.
the complete idea. Yes. So I will check quickly if we can go raid someone.
I have a suggestion if you want one.
Yeah, if you have a suggestion, let me know. Yes.
I'm gonna put their name in the chat real quick.
Yes.
Paste.
I do know my friend the Killer Bits is on right now.
Yes, I see, but he's lost in thoughts. What are they doing?
They're currently doing a podcast.
D&D
thing.
related?
I don't know. It's Alien
No.
Isolation.
Yeah, that's Kilobits. Yes.
Yeah, Kilobits is Alien Isolation. Waldo is doing a 3-person talk show thing. I'm not sure what they're talking about. Because I've been playing and I'm not listening to them.
Fair enough. Very fair point.
Let's see, there's a D&D one in my recommended called Trill the DM.
Let's go to Lost in Thoughts.
Yep.
For now. I do need to get off almost immediately because I do have a session in half an hour. So I'm not gonna stick around. Tell them what happened, what we've done, and I hope to see you again in 2 weeks.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Thanks
Later.
everyone for
Bye.
watching. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.